Cold Lake.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. After more than 2 years, the pandemic is no longer an acceptable excuse for poor service. Canadians are being forced to line up for hours outside Service Canada centres in order simply to get a passport on time. Meanwhile, it's been reported that 70% of Service Canada employees are working from home. When will the minister show leadership and bring these employees back to work?
The Honourable Minister.
First of all, I take issue with the member's question because let's be clear that when you're working from home, you're still working. But the first point here is that the numbers that she's quoting are for the entire 29,000 Service Canada workforce. When it comes to people who are in person, in office, Service Canada passport officers, almost 90% of them are back in the office. Those that are working from home are doing so for medical reasons, but they're still able to support the delivery of services. Mr. Speaker, it's important to get the facts right here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for South Shore St. Margaret's.
Well, clearly the number of Service Canada personnel working from home isn't working, and the fishermen in my riding can't work from home. Living in rural Canada, we can't get food delivered from our favorite restaurants like pizza. We must pick it up. No business charges for pickup. Yet Immigration Canada demands that Service Canada charge a $20 fee to pick up a passport, causing lots of complaints. This is nothing more than a Liberal tax grab. Why is this Liberal government making Canadians pay for their failures?
The Honourable Minister.
I feel the Conservatives need to understand that throughout the pandemic, people in the private sector, in the public sector worked from home, and they were working. The vast majority of Canadians who were working from home were working very, very hard. And Mr. Speaker, I think they owe those employees an apology. When it comes to the fees, those should be waived. That has been the directive. I will reinforce that with my department. However, people who work from home are still hard-working. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Montmagny, Lisée, Kamouraska, Rivière-du-Loup. Mr. Speaker, until last week, people used to bring their camping chairs to wait in front of passport offices. Now they're bringing their tents because they have to wait there all night. It doesn't make sense. When we ask questions to the minister, she says that the number of requests are up on last year, but that's not true. Right now, there are fewer requests than before the pandemic. But people are calling us, and we need an answer from the government. Why is this government not solving this problem by ordering employees come back to work rather than staying at home? The Honourable Minister. I understand the frustration of Canadians, but the Conservatives are confused. They're not talking about the same people. Service Canada has almost 30,000 employees countrywide, and those who are meeting the passport requests are doing so in person. They're already back at the office. The question is really in terms of volume. Usually, we receive